Welcome back to Good Morning Maine. We're here with Naomi Albert. She is the project manager for A Climate to Thrive, which you guys are hosting, or excuse me, organizing the Building Solutions Fair this Saturday.
That's right. Yeah, we're hosting a Building Solutions Fair this Saturday, January 14th. It'll be at the MDI High School in Bar Harbor, and the goal is really to connect folks with strategies to improve the efficiency and the comfort of their home while also taking better control over energy costs, because we know those are getting pretty high right now with fuel oil prices as well as high electricity costs.
So all sorts of different solutions are going to be, people are going to be tabling for these, like contractors, right?
That's right, yeah. So we will feature contractors that do weatherization, so that includes insulation and air sealing, as well as solar. And then there will be several workshops throughout the morning. So the first workshop will be at 10 a.m. And this will focus on what to expect when you're working with contractors, an overview of the different improvements. So again, that includes weatherization, heat pumps, heat pump water heaters, solar. And then there will be a Q&A with the contractors, and that's where you could get your more technical questions answered with the contractors. If you have a specific question about your home or something you've been wondering, to really feel comfortable moving forward. And then there will be the opportunity for those one-on-one conversations with contractors to casually mill around, talk with energy and building experts. And a second workshop will take place at 11:30. And that will focus on financing and now the significant amount of money that's available from the state and the federal level to support homes and businesses and thinking about these improvements.
This can be intimidating to people thinking about, you know, making their house more energy efficient and that kind of thing. But there's so many technologies out there, so many ways to do it. Maybe this is a way to kind of simplify it for them.
Exactly. That's exactly the goal, is we want to kind of do an overview of all of these different improvements and think about where you might want to start, how to think about sequencing improvements so that you optimize the benefits, and really thinking about your home as this comprehensive system and these different improvements as pieces of the same puzzle and making it more efficient and kind of reclaiming control over energy costs.
Right, because ideally you'd have a heat pump and you'd have proper insulation so that it's not as drafty.
Yes. So thinking about perhaps you want to look into weatherization. If you're thinking about a heat pump, and ensure that your house is insulated, you're getting rid of the air leaks to ensure that you size your system appropriately and that it'll function really well in your well-insulated home.
Right, and I guess that makes it really great for people of all different income levels as well, because it's like, okay, I'm losing heat. These old Maine homes, as we know, are so drafty. It's like, what can I afford to do at my level? And weatherization seems like it would be the best step for a lot of people.
So yeah, that's exactly right, in that we want to include strategies for all different income levels. Efficiency Maine Trust will be there and presenting about their financing options and their rebate options, and they do have some very significant rebates available for
low-income folks. It might not cost as much as you think it will, you know, with all the rebates out there.
That's exactly right. And thinking about the cost with the rebates and the incentives, and now some actual federal tax incentives available as well. So the upfront cost may seem like a pretty big sum, but then when you take into account all these rebates as well as the cost savings over time, it can make good financial sense, and increasingly so.
Sorry, but just having someone there to help you with the math, that's a big deal.
Definitely, yes. Yeah, we realize this can be daunting, and we really want to help simplify the process as much as possible.
Cool.
We'll also have folks at the fair who have undergone these kind of upgrades in their own homes.
Cool.
So if you want to talk to someone about what their experience is like, this will also be a good opportunity. And just a good opportunity to talk to a contractor in a really kind of casual setting with not the same level of pressure that you might have if you have someone come to your home for a quote. So great
It's a good time of year to do it too, because these crews are all going to get busy. They're already lining up work for the summer and that kind of thing. So get in with them now, and they can kind of walk you through it, and then maybe do your planning for the summer ahead.
All right, so when and where?
Yes, so this fair will take place at 9:30 a.m. at the MDI High School in Bar Harbor. It'll go until 1:30 p.m.
Cool.
As I mentioned, we have workshops planned throughout the morning. These are free workshops open to the public. There will be 3 of them. The first one at 10 will give an overview of the different technologies, followed with Q&A with contractors. The second will be at 11:30, focusing on that financing, the rebates and tax incentives that are available. And then the last one will be at 12:45, and we'll be thinking about indoor air quality and how we can improve indoor air quality as we're going about these improvements.
Sounds good.
And then throughout the morning, folks are welcome just to drop in at any time, and there'll be tables with contractors and other experts so they can kind of mill about at any time.
Yep.
Also, there'll be free coffee available. And,
free coffee is always an incentive.
We like that.
I know.
Yeah.
We had a bake sale with the local MDI high school
you guys
students.
Had it all.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to interrupt you, but thank you for showing up, Naomi, today and coming all the way from the island. Of course.
Appreciate it.
Of course. We'll throw it over to Devin Biggs for a full weather forecast.